Hi, this is Dr. April Dobson. I am so excited to have this special edition of Purpose today. And I want to do a Flashback Friday. And this Flashback Friday is a flashback from a couple of things that happened earlier in the week and a couple of experiences that I had in my transition from active duty Air Force to the civilian sector and to civilian life after 11 years of Air Force service. Now, why am I calling this Flashback Friday? I'm calling it Flashback Friday because I want to really take a moment to capture some insight that I think might be useful to a lot of professionals who are watching this because of a question that I received on the live stream yesterday. And I'm focusing today's Flashback Friday on a specific area that's important for a lot of people, and that's evaluating opportunities. And I think a lot of people really look at the wrong thing. They look at job security. They look at how much money a position makes. They look at what other people have as an expectation for them in terms of, if they're going to choose a career, stay in a career, transition to another career. And it's the wrong thing to look at. So I think some people are looking at job security. They're looking at a salary. They're looking at the wrong things to evaluate opportunities. And so today we're going to talk about evaluating opportunities, purpose, or pitfalls. And one of the things that I want to encourage you all to do, if you can take one takeaway from this, is to stop chasing career mistakes that are going to cost you. It might look like you're going to benefit from having a salary that's between $125,000 and $250,000 a year, but it is going to cost you when you are sacrificing your purpose, when you are sacrificing fulfilling what you're desiring, and you're sacrificing doing what's in your heart to do. So I'm going to just do a quick flashback. So many of you know that I spent 11 years in the United States Air Force. Here's a picture of me in basic military training in my blues. And, my Air Force career, the majority of my career was in Intel. Here's another picture of me in basic training, and a picture of me in mesh dress during a special duty assignment that helped me to really see that I had the desire to help people, the desire to make an impact. And it was when I discovered that there was something about HR that was aligned with my purpose and my desire. And I discovered later that it was developing people. It was helping people to pursue their purpose. And so I see a lot of people making the mistake to choose a career because they feel that, I've been in this career for 15 years. This is something that someone else is saying that I should do. And yesterday on the live stream, someone asked a question: is it possible to have a good opportunity that is, and I'm paraphrasing, that's not necessarily aligned with purpose? And something may seem like a good opportunity, but it may not be the right opportunity for you. And so I can say that when I was making the transition from the Air Force, I spent the majority of my 11-year career in Intel, and I had this desire to make a pivot to HR, and I didn't have the encouragement to go ahead and do that. And I made the mistake of applying for Intel opportunities on the private sector. I had offers that were very lucrative, and I had several contingent offers that were contingent on a contract. And I'm so glad that that contract was not awarded because I would not have been aligned with my purpose. And I just made the decision that I was going to make the pivot. And I am so glad I did. After I made that pivot and transitioned into HR, and by the way, my first position in the federal government post-military, I had an offer without an interview, and that's almost unheard of in the federal government. And I'm now at the point where I'll be retiring here in just a few more days. But I had the opportunity after that to have my career catapulted forward. I was promoted 5 times in less than 8 years. And so I want to encourage you, stop making mistakes. Stop choosing career mistakes that are going to cost you. This is a short Flashback Friday. I'm Dr. April Dobson. Make it a great day.